What's going on, guys? It is Connor with another Real Deal Tackle Lake Chickamagua fishing report. It's been a little bit since I got to see you guys and give you guys a little rundown of what's going on with the lake. Last fishing report you got from Captain Billy Wheat. He is one of the best local guides on the lake. He spends more time on the water than anybody else. So I hope you guys got to learn a lot from him and what he had to say on the last fishing report that we got out. But today is November the 21st. It is the week of Thanksgiving. I hope everyone is excited and get to spend some time with their family and maybe get a little bit of time off to go hit the water this weekend. Temperatures here in East Tennessee are starting to drop a little bit. It is currently pouring down rain outside. It's the first rain that we've had, steady rain we've had in a few weeks. So we definitely needed it. But with that being said, that front is going to drop the temperatures down a little bit, the air temps, which is going to cool the water down a little bit. The water has been hanging consistently there in the mid 60s in the back of some of the creeks in the mornings and stuff. You'll see lower 60s, 61, 62. But for the most part, it's been mid to low 60s all over the lake. Fishing has been decent. The weights have been low. If you're looking at tournament weights, but you can still go out there and catch some fish. And that's a little bit day to day. Some days will be tougher than others, but for the most part, the bite's been pretty steady. A few baits that I've been catching some fish on. I actually went out not yesterday, but the day before, and had a really good day. Had one of the best frog days I've had all year. We are losing our grass mats. They're starting to get thin just because that lake's dropping. I think the lake level I just checked was at 677 and a little bit. So that means it's not quite to winter pool yet. So there's still some of those grass mats tucked in the corners and some of the creeks and stuff, and in some of the ditches, the stuff that hasn't been washed out and been affected by the current much. But with that being said, there is still a frog bite going on. Got more bites on a black frog. The conditions were pretty clear and sunny the day I went, and that black frog seemed to work really well. Got a bunch of bites, got a bunch of blow-ups, and they were getting the frog pretty well that day. Another thing that's going on right now, which goes on every year in the fall, is this fish start to chase around the bait. They get really shallow, and they start chasing around those groups of shad. And some of the grass that's starting to die off, well, that is died off, and they school. You can throw flukes and stuff and some top waters in there. Two baits that I did really well on this week were a 3/8 ounce Yozuri Rattling Vibe lipless crankbait. I threw a chrome and blue and a chrome and black. It really doesn't matter. You're throwing that thing out there and winding it pretty quick and hopping it and snapping it out of that grass. I throw that on 12-pound line, which is pretty light. You just kind of got to play those fish a little bit more. But that 12-pound line really doesn't hinder a smaller trap like this. If you throw it on heavy line, you lose a lot of the action. So that's something I like to do. So that 3/8 ounce or 1/4 ounce trap is a great way to target those fish that are chasing bait real shallow. And another bait is that buzz bait, a 1/4 ounce buzz bait. This is the Crocagator head knocker little clicker. That bait is a great way to get bit. I like to take that skirt off and put either a small swim bait or a small crawl bait on there, just something that's going to imitate a shad and have a little tail kick for that buzz bait. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot us a message on Real Deal Tackle, one of our social media pages. We'd be happy to talk with you, or come in the store and check out some of the new products that we have. We have a huge Black Friday sale coming up, both online and in store. Those sales will be running from Friday all the way to Cyber Monday, the whole weekend. So if you guys get the chance, go check those out. We're running some great deals on some specific products. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and talk to us. We'd love to talk about fishing over here at Real Deal Tackle. And y'all have a safe and fun week. Thank you.